Hello, welcome to Reflexive Moon Tarot. Thank you so much for checking out my channel. I'm Sarah, and I will be hosting this reading for Pisces. So please keep in mind, remember that if it does not feel right, it is not for you. But if you feel like you're chiming into something, then it's meant for you. And I really appreciate all of the likes and subscribes, so please do show some support in that way. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for all the likes and subscribes to the fabulous water signs out there that I thoroughly enjoy connecting with. Oops, we got some chunks trying to... Too much going on. Maybe you have too much going on right now, Pisces. So let's see what that looks like for you. You are dealing with some fabulous balanced energy of your that is of a creative nature. You might be setting some goals for yourself or thinking about which direction you're headed in next. Or maybe you know which direction you're headed in and you're just really building momentum, knowing that you're the shit and that you deserve every ounce of positive influence that you receive in this direction. You know, the whole world is in your hands at this time. All right. So crossing that, we have justice. You're doing yourself some justice in balancing out your creative aspects. And interestingly, though, you have some work to do. We need to refine your ideas, I would say, or at least repurpose if you have a lot going on, which may be the case. You need to sort of lay some burdens down, maybe process some things that you've been through, let go of some things that no longer serve you in order to make space for new ideas. Maybe some ideas that you have put your energy into, some projects that you've put a lot of energy into, were not the best ideas, or they just didn't work out for you. So just at a time where, you know, you're going through that process of letting things go, putting it all down in order so that you can organize and regroup and then sort of light that fire in your life again, because you are really gifted when it comes to setting intentions. Sometimes the intentions that we set don't always manifest. It doesn't matter how powerful of a magician you are. It can leave you feeling like it might be like, so okay. So it's always meant to be, as far as I'm concerned. The intentions that you set may not manifest in the way that you had intended, but it was necessary for you to come to a place where you are more balanced again, like having balanced air to fuel your fire, having air that is centered in self-worth, like a powerful sense of self-worth of all aspects of you, and just authentic self-love, like to the core, is where this took you, these intentions took you. Okay, so people see you as at the end of a cycle within your mind. So it's almost like a bit of a mental death as well, where, you know, all of your energy points are about to do a reset. You've put your mind to getting through some shit, and now you've got yourself in a place where you're all of your energy points, you're mentally placing them at a reset. So continuing to set your mind on that reset, doing things that will adjust you even physically. Go to the chiropractor, do some yoga that is focused on different chakra points, if that is something that you are into. Like, these are the type of things that that you can do within your environment that will continue to influence you in a good way. This is also how other people are seeing you at this time, that you are completing a cycle and about to move on to something new to put your mind on. Like you're changed. You've changed yourself. And I feel like this is in a good way. Even though we have this reversed Empress, there's something, whatever ideas you had may not have been exactly what you intended to manifest. You're still going through a very important cycle in your life. And you hope, I would say this is good hope and healthy fear. Like, sometimes it's difficult to let go and to cut your losses and to move on, right? But moving on to greener pastures. And sometimes these cups are like sort of upright because they are things that you thought, like, that you were very optimistic about, but it's type of situation where the cups were actually half empty as opposed to half full. So you're moving on to a place where you can revisit these cups or create a new set of cups that are exactly perfectly how you want them to be. So basically moving on to more greener pastures, or in this case, more purple pastures. And, it's important to do that. It can be exhausting, and maybe that's where, like, the fear comes in. You just don't want to deal with it again. But it is what it is. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune. So, okay, I think actually okay, so my bad. This was actually within your environment. This is your attitude here. So you know that things are coming to an end. And like, basically, like, it still stays the same. Like, because I did basically, just to backtrack a little bit, I covered all angles with this card, and definitely your attitude is that something has come to an end and that you've changed. People see you as moving on. So these two are very much related. 18 might be a number that is significant for you. And people see you as cutting your losses and moving forward. What else? Into a place of self-love. You are afraid, though, of not... I wouldn't say you're afraid, but you might be a little bit worried that you're not following your path to its true nature, that you feel like you knew what was fated for you, you knew what was your destiny, but you might be a little bit afraid that you're going off track. I don't think that is the case. I mean, it's a healthy fear, but I don't think that that is the case at this time. I think what you need to focus on right now is connecting with kindred spirits and just seeking refuge. I hope that you're not isolating yourself right now, Pisces, because that's not going to fuel your intentions. It's not going to fuel your... it's not gonna emotionally it will emotionally leave you sort of at a deficit. Your intuition will probably I don't want to say suffer, but you may experience some blockages if you don't find yourself around like-minded people, like-minded souls. So stay connected. Do not let this disconnect you from whatever it is. And like, remember that you're doing yourself justice at this time, or justice is being served or handed to you on some level. So there is some type of lesson that you need to connect with, and just make sure that you're staying connected. And it might be also too that, like, if you're making decisions right now, if you are living your true authentic identity and being open about it, and you know, people from your life are rejecting you on some level, you know, that is really, really heavy. But just always remember that you're the shit. You are choosing you to love yourself. You're choosing the right direction for yourself. And this is justice for you. And it may be at some type of cost of people that you've known for a long time, or even family members. But I don't know, like, I just feel like fuck them. Fuck them. You are doing you. See if we clarify this Six of Cups. Yep, you are doing you. And look at this. We have all the energy that we need to balance out this sense of direction, to, you know, we have this beautiful air, like clean air, to fuel this fire, this duality, this balance of masculine and feminine, of accepting all of those components of yourself. So this is remarkable. You have so much to look forward to. Don't let disappointments or bad ideas or the fear of what you're fated to do get the best of you, Pisces. And with that, we will conclude this reading and catch you next time. Take care and bye for now.